This video is brought to you by Sun King Discs. Go to sunkingdiscs.com for a full selection of disc golf merchandise from all the major brands. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my review of the Discmania Evolution Essence. Thank you so much to Sun King Discs for sponsoring this video. Go to sunkingdiscs.com or just go straight into the description and you can find a link right to these Essence to buy them for yourselves. Phenomenal discs. I appreciate Sun King's support very much. I imagine that Mike sent me 2 of these. Not only does it make it much easier to test and review them, but he also usually likes me to do giveaways as well. Spoiler alert. I think I'm holding on to these essences. One of them's going in my bag. One is either going to be a backup or James might bag it as well. But what I'm going to do to make up for that is I have these beautiful Origins that I'm also going to review, and then I'm going to dye both of them and give away both of those. So stay tuned for that. If you're subscribed to the channel, you will see that in the future. Yeah, Essence, great disc. Discmania Evolution line has some really tremendous molds in it. I really like the Origin as well. It's kind of a slower mid-range version of this disc essentially. The Link is in my bag, which is a phenomenal flyer that I really like, and the Method was great. I think Latitude is really putting out tremendous discs in the lineup for Discmania and the Evolution line. Really great stuff. So let's take a look at these. This white one has my ink on it, so I'm going to put it aside, but it's beautiful. These are relatively interchangeable though. Like, I really didn't see much difference in the way these two fly, so let's take a look at this beautiful bright yellow Essence Evolution line, which again is made by Latitude 64 for Discmania, and you have flight numbers here, 8, 6, -2, and 1. I would say those are pretty spot on. And the Neo plastic, which is a premium plastic, and to me feels like hybrid from Latitude, so it's essentially right between the Opto and the Gold Line blend. I kind of can't adequately describe just how nice this plastic is feeling, and it's unbelievable. The Origins feel incredible. These Essence feel so nice, extremely grippy, the perfect amount of softness in the hand. The design and the profile of this disc is smooth in every direction, and it just feels amazing. I can't stress enough how nice this thing feels in the hand. And the Origin, again, which I will do a full review on, of course, is the same way. It just feels unbelievable. Great plastic to dye as well. If you guys are into disc dyeing, this stuff, this opaque Neo plastic is phenomenal. So let's take another look at this thing. It's got a little bit of dome to it. It'll pop like a tiny bit, but I wouldn't necessarily call it pop top, but it's not flat either. This white one is the same way, basically the same profile, similar feel. It's just a different color. And it's got a very small, comfortable, manageable rim at an 8 speed. I'd say that makes sense. You know, if it was listed as a 9, I wouldn't be that opposed to it either. It's all quite arbitrary, but it does seem a little bit slower than some 9 speeds that I've been carrying. I'll put up next to in just a little bit. These are both, if I remember correctly, yeah, both 174, so pretty much max weight. Really comfortable, smooth profile and design of this disc that feels incredible in the hand. Let's take it next to a couple other things. Okay, so before we even get to the flights, like I said earlier, the Essence is pretty much in my bag already, and it's falling somewhere between my Opto Furies and my Escape. So let's put it up next to those one at a time to give you an idea. So there it is next to the Fury. You can see the Fury has a little bit more of that kind of sharper, squared off point to it on the outer edge, especially on the underside there. See what I'm saying? There's more of a kind of a sharper angle where the Essence rounds over a little bit. But similar, other than that, similar width to the rim and everything. Fury is considered a 9 speed, but you can see it there if it focuses. There you go. Fury maybe does have a touch more rim to it. And then the Escape definitely has a little bit more stability, where the Fury has a little bit less stability. And here it is next to the Escape. The Escape definitely has a different vibe, and the design is deeper. It's a little bit more pointed. It's got more of that rounded underside here. And I would say all in all, the Essence feels a little bit better in the hand. Let's talk about the flight of this thing. Incredible glide, smooth flights. Hyzer flip machine if you have any type of power whatsoever. Even for me, just slight hyzer, take up to flat, maybe ride out, come back a little bit. Doesn't have any type of aggressive fade to it, but has just a hair when it slows down. And this thing is unbelievable. So straight, so much glide. It holds the line really, really well. It holds a beautiful turnover without getting squirrely or turning and burning from me and my power. I can get it down on a roller as well, and it is a phenomenal disc. Somewhere, again, right in between my understable Furies and my slightly more stable Escape. The Essence is a perfect complement to those discs, where it's right in the middle. I don't have to worry about turning it over accidentally very much based on my testing, but it is also not stable at all, where it doesn't want to fade out on me or anything. It will hold a hyzer. Throw it, especially if you kind of check up on it, throw it a little high, a little nose up hyzer. You can get it to fly a nice hyzer. You can get it to fly a long hyzer if you really commit to it and let it out on that steep hyzer angle. Sometimes an understable disc with glide like this will get further around the corner on a hyzer than an overstable disc that just wants to bite and get to the ground. So the Essence is a phenomenal disc that I think just about anybody can check out. A brand new player, once you're kind of used to throwing your mids and your mids and your putters a little bit, like I always recommend for new players, and you're ready to step it up into some drivers, Essence is a phenomenal choice. And we've also seen it all the way up to really top level players on Team Discmania, like Kyle Klein. I believe Eagle throws this disc now and again for rollers and flippy shots, and so it's a really effective disc. Understable without being inconsistent. Tremendous glide, and a really, really nice smooth flyer that I think you guys will dig. Easy to review discs when you like them as much as I like this one. That is my review on the Essence. It's going straight in the bag, and I'm probably going to dye this white one soon for my bag as well. And yeah, James also loved the disc and may end up bagging one as well. So if that gives you any indication, check them out. Go in the description. Order yourself one right now. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And if for some reason you hate it, hit me up on Instagram. I'll trade you something for it, because I'll be happy to have another one laying around. That's my review of the Discmania Evolution Essence. Shout out once again to Sun King. Thanks to all of my friends and fans and viewers out there. If you like what I do, please consider subscribing to the channel for future videos to stay tuned. And also, huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. I appreciate all of you. And I will talk to you soon. Cheers. Thank you so much for watching, and big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. If you would like to see your name listed in the credits of all of my videos, go to patreon.com/discgolfnerd.